to check in real quick and say I don't overcharge because my overhead is low. So I wanted to say that, man, because a few people have asked me about pricing and when you're doing your bidding and things. I come up with a fair rate. You come up with a fair rate, a minimum, and you have in my personal opinion, you have a 2 hour minimum and a 4 hour minimum, I would say, depends on what you're doing. So it depends on what I'm doing. Some things have a 4 hour minimum and some things have a 2 hour minimum when I'm doing service calls. And if I'm calculating a full project, I don't have to put in a lot of overhead like a lot of big companies. You know, a lot of companies I had did a service call in Opalipa today, and what I was paid to do that, which was actually half of what they was charging after I did the job, he told me, and he was like, man, they right around the corner. He's like, your price is real fair, and you drove here. You know, it's like 30 minutes, under 30 minutes for me to get there to actually do the service. So I drove there, did the service, and, you know, built a relationship because I've been networking with him, you know. So he was like, man, the guy told me this ridiculous number just for coming out, and then he didn't know if they had, if, you know, what had to be done, you know. And he actually sent me the pictures, talked to me about what needed to be done. I told him what metal to purchase, what to buy, and then I came out there and I did it, and he was happy and pleased. He even gave me a tip, no lie, I can't make it up. You know what I mean? So sometimes, man, it's all about how you network yourself. But I was telling him I don't have the overhead like them. He was like, yeah, I probably was about to pay a dually note. He said, because I know he got this nice dude, I'll probably be paying one of his notes. You know what I mean? So sometimes when you're networking with people, man, some people can cut their throat because they got a real high overhead. The labor, I'm going to say something. Let me say this. Labor and skill set has not went up. Materials has went up most definitely. Give me a second. I didn't even know I didn't have that second. But materials has went up most definitely. But labor and skills haven't went up. Think about it. Like, if your skill set, you should have a certain price for your skill set. Make sure you get compensated for it. That's what you should do. But if you think about it, labor and skill, it hasn't went nowhere. Now, for some going to school and trying to get certain things, that prices went up. Materials has went up. But skill, if you're providing all the things and they just bringing tools and skill, come on. So sometimes you have to be able to know how to gain some leverage too when you're networking. So I just wanted to say that being independent is a blessing, especially when you own everything and you don't go into it in debt, like just for the image. Oh, I got to go in debt to get this certain type of truck. I need to go get this certain type of welder. If you just start making money and building your team up as it goes, I really think that you can really, really do a lot. So my ideal of everything is, man, it's better to know your prices, know how you're going to network yourself, know how you're going to present yourself, and actually do what you say you can do. When you can do what you say you can do and you got a fair price, you're going to win. And if so-and-so is sitting around waiting on these big numbers, you done ate about 3 of those numbers in 1 or 2 days, and you done beat their numbers while they still waiting on a call. Think about that. Hold on.